Do you wake up every morning dreading going to work? Are you feeling unfulfilled, undervalued, and simply unhappy in your job? Whether you've landed a new job, are planning to start your own business, or just need a break from the 9-to-5 grind, quitting your job can be a daunting task. But don't worry, get ready, because today we're having a look at the top 10 best tips for quitting your job.
Superfinances.
Number 10. Having a plan in place is crucial when it comes to quitting your job. If you don't have a plan, you might find yourself in a difficult financial situation or unsure of what steps to take next. Researching your next career move is the first step in creating a plan. This might involve exploring different industries, companies, or job roles that align with your skills and interests. Once you have a better idea of what you want to do next, it's important to set goals for yourself. These goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound or SMART. For example, you might set a goal to learn a new skill, attend a certain number of networking events, or apply to a certain number of jobs each week. Creating a timeline for your transition is also important. This will help you stay on track and ensure that you're making progress towards your goal. Your timeline should include key milestones, such as when you plan to leave your current job, when you want to start your next job, and any other important dates. Having a clear plan will not only give you peace of mind, but also help you communicate your decision to your boss. If you can show that you've thought through your decision and have a plan in place, your boss is more likely to be understanding and supportive. Additionally, having a plan will make the transition smoother for both you and your employer, as you'll be able to tie up loose ends and ensure a smooth handover of your responsibilities. Number 9. A very important tip is to be respectful and professional. No matter how unhappy you are in your current job, it's important to remember that you're leaving behind colleagues, clients, and a professional reputation. Therefore, it's crucial to approach your resignation in a professional manner. This means giving your employer adequate notice, being honest about your reasons for leaving, and offering to help with the transition. Finally, remember that you're leaving behind colleagues, clients, and a professional reputation. The way you handle your resignation will impact how others perceive you and your professionalism. It's important to approach the situation with tact and diplomacy, even if you're feeling emotional or frustrated. Keep in mind that you never know when you might cross paths with your former colleagues or clients in the future. Number 8. Another very important thing to have in mind is to choose the right time to quit. Timing is everything when it comes to resigning from your job. You want to make sure that you're not leaving your employer in the lurch or disrupting any major projects. It's also important to consider the financial implications of leaving at a certain time, such as bonuses, stock options, or vacation time. Number 7. Also, always make sure to prepare for the conversation. Having the conversation with your boss about quitting can be nerve-wracking, but preparation can make it a lot easier. Write down your reasons for leaving, practice what you're going to say, and anticipate any questions or objections your employer might have. Being prepared will help you stay calm and confident during the conversation. Take the time to think through your reasons for leaving. It's important to be clear and honest about your motivations for leaving your current job. This might include a desire for career growth, dissatisfaction with your current role, or a need for better work-life balance. Writing down your reasons can help you organize your thoughts and communicate them more effectively. Also, practice what you're going to say. Rehearse your resignation speech out loud, preferably in front of a mirror. This will help you feel more confident and comfortable during the conversation. Make sure to keep your tone professional and respectful. And lastly, anticipate any questions or objections your employer might have. Your boss may want to know more about your reasons for leaving, what your plans are for the future, or how you intend to help with the transition. Prepare answers to these questions in advance to ensure that you're able to provide clear and concise responses. Number 6. It may be a good idea to offer your help with the transition. Even if you're eager to move on to your next adventure, it's important to remember that your employer still needs to keep the business running smoothly. Offering to help with a transition, such as training your replacement, creating a transition plan, or wrapping up any loose ends, can go a long way in maintaining a positive relationship with your employer. Number 5. Another important tip is to keep your cool. It's natural to feel emotional when quitting your job, whether it's relief, excitement, or even guilt. However, it's important to keep your emotions in check during the conversation. Avoid burning bridges, getting defensive, or saying anything negative about your employer or colleagues. It's natural to feel a range of emotions when quitting your job, including relief, excitement, and even guilt. Recognize and accept these emotions, but don't let them cloud your judgment or affect your behavior. By keeping your emotions in check and maintaining a professional demeanor, you'll be able to communicate your decision to quit your job in a positive and constructive way. This will help ensure a smooth transition and maintain your professional reputation. Number 4, always try to be honest but diplomatic. When explaining your reasons for leaving, it's important to be honest without being too blunt or negative. Avoid blaming your employer, airing grievances, or making personal attacks. Instead, focus on the positive reasons for your departure, such as new opportunities or personal growth. Number 3, it's also important to always be prepared for a counteroffer. Depending on your relationship with your employer, they may try to persuade you to stay with a counteroffer. While it can be tempting to accept a higher salary or better benefits, it's important to remember why you decided to quit in the first place. Even if you decide to decline a counteroffer, it's important to be professional and gracious in your communication with your employer. Thank them for the opportunity and express your appreciation for their understanding. By being prepared for a counteroffer and handling it in a professional manner, you'll be able to maintain your integrity and make the best decision for your career. Remember to consider the long-term implications and don't be swayed by short-term fixes. Number 2, leaving your job doesn't mean cutting ties with everyone you've worked with. Keep in touch with colleagues with whom you've built relationships with. Connect with them on LinkedIn and even grab lunch or coffee every now and then. Maintaining these relationships can be helpful for networking and future job opportunities. Staying in touch with your former colleagues can be a valuable networking opportunity. You never know when a former colleague may be able to help you with a job search or connect you with someone in your industry. Also, maintaining these relationships can help you stay up to date with industry news and trends. Your former colleagues can be a great source of information and insights, and staying in touch can help you stay informed. Lastly, these relationships can simply be a source of support and camaraderie. Leaving a job can be a difficult and emotional process, and having a supportive network of colleagues can make it easier. Number 1. And lastly, take your time to celebrate your new chapter. Quitting your job can be a big step towards a new and exciting chapter in your life. Leaving a job takes courage, and it's important to recognize the bravery it took to make this decision. Take a moment to pat yourself on the back and celebrate your decision to pursue your goals. Whether it's starting a new job, launching a business, or taking a break, it's important to celebrate and reflect on this milestone. Treat yourself to a nice meal, plan a trip, or simply take a day off to relax and recharge. By taking the time to celebrate and reflect on your decision to quit your job, you'll be better prepared for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Remember that this is an exciting time in your life, and don't be afraid to embrace it. In conclusion, quitting your job can be a daunting task, but with these tips, you can make the process as smooth and stress-free as possible. So there you have it. Do you have any other tip that might help when quitting a job? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you again in our next video.
Superfinances.